Alright lads, so today we have access to the new 10th anniversary special Limit Breaker quest. It's only available here for a week, so make sure you go ahead and do this if you possibly can. And we will be getting another one next week with the release of part 2 of the anniversary. But the rewards are actually pretty decent this time. Obviously, like with any Limit Breaker quest, we are getting 500,000 Transcendence points, 50 Spirit Orbs, but we are also getting 9 secret links or potions. Nice to see them start to become a bit more common. We are also going to eventually get a co-op quest that is going to potentially offer these as a reward, which should drop sometime in August. And then we're also getting 5 Essence Scrolls, which, you know, everyone is going to need, right? As long as you're actively transcending your characters. So right now, there are 2 different teams that you can use. The best team by far is going to be this team right here, using End of Year Ichigo, Fullbring Bankai, with of course, Anniversary Ichigo and also Rukia. And you can actually make it pretty decently far, using a team like this, for example. Ishin and also Oetsu make for decent substitutes if you don't have Ichigo or Rukia. Most of Ishin, he's again the Limit Breaker god, the cheat code to any time you can bring a mind character. And one of the best parts about Ishin, again, it's not an Ishin showcase today, but even though I have him max transcended, his damage output high as is, it's good enough at the very least, but his main thing is just the burn and last rate that deals most of the damage, right? But we are going to be having a look at Ichigo and Rukia together in a team alongside End of Year Ichigo. The main reason why we are bringing this character, by the way, is that it is a 2 times heart damage bonus, so he's good enough to be used here. But the main thing Ichigo does bring us, and the reason why I'm glad we can use him in slot 3, is that after he defeats 40 enemies, everyone in the team gets recharge in between stages, so we can spam our strong attacks. Additionally, at 80 enemies defeated, we get an additional soul bomb, hopefully allowing us to clear the more difficult poison enemy stages a lot faster. So in the case of Ichigo, we're going to go with this particular build. It's very similar to the showcase that we did do yesterday, right? Pretty much the exact same links, but I have given him level 13 spiritual pressure and also focus. The build is basically the exact same thing for Rukia, with also the exact same transcendence. And in regards to their bonus abilities, they're also using full stamina and damage to a statism. So Ichigo has damage to paralyzed enemies, whereas Rukia has damage to frozen enemies. Ichigo's special level 3, so level 13 spiritual pressure, focus, and level 10 attack. And again, once more, pretty much the exact same build. Can I actually get better than this? Hold on. We actually can. Let's go ahead and do these 3 soul traits instead. Alright then, so starting off first, and hopefully only attempt. Maybe we can actually be done in just 1 attempt. So we use our SA3 there. Both Ichigo and Rukia can take down the whole ring with just 1 strong attack, which is good. With Ichigo here, we should just do SA2 and 1. And then we need 10 more kills for everyone to then start getting a recharge in between stages. We'll use our 2 there. We don't want to get too close to that 1 enemy that can just hit ridiculously fast, you know? I'm going to use my SA1 here. I think we can also take at that room with just 2 strong attacks. And in this room here, also once more, we can take out in 2 strong attacks. Not the best strong attack usage there, but it's fine. We're SA3 into the 2, and then use our 1 here. And I think I want to save my EX for the next room. The next room. I'm actually not too sure, to be honest. I need to have a better game plan. That's SA3. We'll use our 2. That's going to do some really good damage. Use our no attack when we can, because that can also add up too. But the SA1 should kill here. There we go. Nice and easy. Going into Ichigo. There we go. It's SA1. Now, Ichigo's a bit orangey in a way, because we don't have an increased thousand chance. So some enemies are going to die quick. Those that get inflicted by weakening. And others, not so much. But to be fair, they're all pretty much going to go down at the same time. I use my SA1. There we go. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Not too bad. Decent. We need any second we can potentially get, because we are going to try and break into stage 30 if we possibly can. SA1. 2 there. Every character has long stride built in, so we're going to be very, very fast. I don't even want to get close to those enemies, bro. Those humans, I'm good. 3 strong attacks, but it's fine. Okay, we can just spam our strong attacks here, which is why we are using Ichigo. So pretty quick thus far. Because SA1 actually killed that. That's actually really good. It took out both waves. And I guess we use our EX now. Okay, we're doing some pretty good damage. There we go. Super quick. With Ichigo. And then with Rukia, we're just going to use our SA2. And you know, we might as well also again use our EX, because next time I think we're going to try to use our Soul Bomb. Maybe not. Maybe I'll save the Soul Bomb for Ichigo. We'll see. SA1. Do I use the EX now? I don't know, you know. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. I'm going to use some of them now, actually. And just save the EX for the next stage. Just to get the most of our damage output here. Not sure if it's better to use the Soul Bomb and EX at the same time. But next stage we should hopefully clear pretty fast. So we are now 2 minutes to go. And we're coming up to the hardest stages here. Stage 25. If we possibly can break that, that'll be great to see. Still one short of Ichigo, lovely. Again, it's always great when it comes to Limit Breaker when you can use like just all best characters in the game in the same team. When the stars align. Or I guess in this case, you know, they're promoting the new characters. But it's great, again, we can use Ichigo, the end of year version, alongside them. There we go. SA2. Still killing that. Alright, here we go. We have a minute and 30. Surely we can do this. Let's SA3 into the 2. Yeah, we're going to save our Soul Bomb. Maybe for end of year Ichigo again, you know. Because this character just does so much damage here. A few more strong attacks and we should be done. We'll be out in like 5 seconds. There we go. Same with Rukia. I think we can get away not using our Soul Bomb. Just save it for end of year Ichigo, you know. Right, SA2. Maybe in that case, I should probably save my EX for this stage if I'm not going to use Soul Bombs. It's super close here, though, but Ichigo, I'm pretty sure, can clear his stage really fast once we use the EX. So this should kill here. Just about. There we go. 35 seconds. Can we do it? Let's find out. Let's find out. SA3. No, we messed up. Let's Soul Bomb. EX. SA2. No, we lost the SP boost. Not like this. Not like this. There's potential, though. It's all over the place. It's over. We wasted the SP boost. So we're definitely going to try it again. Change the game plan. Because when we get into stage 20 or 28, when we get past this stage, we're going to clear the next, like, 10 stages fast. Not 10 stages, that's exaggerating. But we'll clear the next, like, 5 stages faster. And that will allow us to get into stage 5. Man, that was close. You know what I need to do? I need to pay attention to when we get into, like, stage 21 on how long my Spiritual Pressure Boost is active. Because a lot of the times, my runs always end when I use my Soul Bomb and then the SP Boost wears off. Like, I could have just waited, like, a couple seconds, let the SP Boost go away, then use the EX. But, you know, we kind of wasted the opportunity there. Let's try again. So, attempt number 2. In this case, can we actually kill with the SA1? Yeah, that's how you do it. So, SA1 there. Again, we said it in the showcase, right? But the SA1 for Ichigo is way better than it looks. Like, visually, it does show that it has pretty good range, but the range is way better than the visuals look. Like, we actually could have taken down this wave here with just that one strong attack. And I guess while we're here, too, it was brought to my attention that Rukia's actually bugged. So if you own her right now, you should be getting 25 orbs once they do actually fix the bug. And the bug right now is that her SP boost isn't multiplying. It's supposed to multiply. So her damage output is actually lower, surprisingly, than it should be, which is kind of crazy to say because her damage output's very good, right? Even right here, when we're using an Limit Breaker, like, the only damage multiplier she has is just 2 times, like, speed damage and 2 times melee damage. A lot of other characters that don't have Killer don't do this well in Limit Breaker. And this is basically a nerfed Rukia. I mean, the damage output's still high, but it's going to be a little bit higher once they do fix it, you know? And I assume that's also the same when using it as a link. Let's push back here in the corner. SA2. Again, superior strong attacks are actually crazy. So it's kind of more crazy that Ichigo, the anniversary one, has 2 built into his kit. Again, SA1 takes down there. Lovely. SA3 here. Lovely. Super smooth characters here. All 3 of them. That we can just go through all these easy stages pretty fast. So that takes down the second wave, right? Not quite, but close enough. So I'm going to save my EX. Not use it on this stage. The upcoming point stages. We're going to use it in the next ones. Unfortunately, thus far, we haven't had to reset because someone took damage, you know? SA2 into the 1. We'll save our EX. few more strong attacks. Oh, we luckily dodged that. That could have been the game ender there. There we go. And again, I want to say my SA3 here. Sorry, SA2 for these enemies. There we go. Like, because that SA2, man, it just does so much more damage. Let's back up. Try not to get hit. Make sure we freeze, then use our SA2. And then finish up with the 1. There we go. And then again, we're going to use our Soul Bomb here on Ichigo stage. So SA1, 2. Fortunately, we did take advantage of the SP boost. It looks like we actually had good timing on it. Because it only wore off now, where we get to reapply it instantly. And then SA1. So you're looking pretty good right now. 2 minutes into the quest. Or 40 minutes into the quest. We have 2 minutes left. And we still have 1 Soul Bomb. And both EX attacks for both Rukia and also Ichigo. But to be fair, truth be told, the most important thing is that we don't waste the SP boost. Alright. So thus far, that's good. Can we actually take down both waves here? Yeah, that's better. We just got to wrap around the enemies. That's SA3. Fortunately, still taking them out. Already back into the play stage. That was quick. I didn't even realize. So SA3 into the 2. We'll use our 1. And then we'll EX. Get all that damage. We're going to wait before we use our strong attack 1 to reapply the paralysis. Then use our 2. Then 3. Then 1. A bit not fast as I thought I would be here. But it's fine. We have to use 1 more strong attack. We were very close to killing there. And again, in this case, we're going to go SA3. SA2. 1. Use our EX2. That should hopefully reapply the SP boost straight away. It does. SA3. A few more strong attacks and we'll be done. Come on. SA2. There we go. 35 seconds. I feel like we're actually slower this time. Maybe I do want to use my EX before. Again, can we get the EX boost fully? We're getting decent amount. We have no strong attacks to use now, though. It's so close here with just Ichigo. All the enemies are spread apart. This is a bit unfortunate. Are we hard capped here because of Ichigo? Maybe. No, we're about to beat it, though. I mean, we beat it this time. Right? It's like, we can kill him with 1 strong attack. All right. I'm going to retry that once more because I don't want to do a full third run. But we did make it towards them. My goal right now is to get into stage 5. It's just to get into stage 5. So I'm going to skip forward and let's get back to stage 27. All right, then, so we are about to get into stage 27. 30 seconds to go. What I've changed now, though, is actually gave him a... Hold on. Someone. I've given him double weakened defense. So hopefully here we can actually kill pretty fast. We're about to. Got the SP boost. SA2. 14 seconds. Can we clear? In 10 seconds. We're about to find out. I am spamming. Hold on. Ichigo, no, don't be the one to cause us to stop. Flash step. No. I'm so close to getting 30. We need like 2 more seconds. Too bad. I could have done that last stream a bit better, to be honest. So yeah, we made a lot of improvements there. A bit slow on Ichigo stage, unfortunately. You could have saved like a second. But we were much faster on Ichigo, so giving him the double weakened defense is definitely better. But to be fair, I was a lot slower on stage 18. So again, the goal is to get to 30. So I guess we'll do another jump cut. 5 more minute run. All right, then, so we are currently on to stage 26. Almost about to get into 27. With decent time to spare. Again, it's always pushing it, though. There we go. 44 seconds. But the question is, when does the SP boost wear off? It wore off just now. That's actually really good. So go in here, Soul Bomb. Might as well EX. Probably should have done that first. Pretty good damage here. Come on, come on, come on. SA3. SP boost wore off, unfortunately, but we've got it back straight away. Lovely. Any second now, come on. SA1. We missed. Not like this. We need these seconds. We didn't kill. Oh, man, that SA1 missing sucks. Hold on. We might be able to do it. SA3. 6 seconds. Come on. Count. Count. Make it count. It counts. That was rough getting into stage 5, but we did it. We did it. Technically, if we saved a couple extra seconds, we could have maybe even go further, but I like having a good number 30. It just looks good on the profile. It really is kind of surprising, though, in a way that run actually counted, because, you know, stage 26 and 28 wasn't as fast as they could have been. We could have saved a few seconds. Again, I kind of missed the SA1 on stage 27, unfortunately, but regardless, you know, I'm fine with 30. Maybe we would have had a couple extra seconds getting into stage 31, but that's fine. My main goal with this team was to get the stage 5. Unfortunately, we were able to just do that using end of year Bankai Ichigo Fullbring, Bankai Ichigo 10th anniversary Ichigo, and 10th anniversary Rukia. Feels really good saying that in particular, 10th anniversary Rukia.